Assalamu alaikum. 6 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sumera Kamal. The headlines first. Pakistan and Afghanistan Taliban have agreed on the need for earliest resumption of Afghan peace process. Prime Minister says a strong partnership between the business community and the government is imperative for economic development of the country. Army Chief has said national security is intimately linked to economy. Foreign Minister says Pakistan will fulfill its commitment to open Kartarpur corridor. Foreign Office has said more steps are on the cards to effectively highlight the plight of oppressed Kashmiri people. Nida Dar has become the first Pakistani women to cricketer to feature in a foreign league. And now the news in detail. Pakistan and Afghanistan Taliban have agreed on the need for earliest resumption of Afghan peace process. The understanding came during a meeting between Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi and Doha-based delegation of Taliban Political Commission led by its head Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar in Islamabad today. The Foreign Minister reiterated Pakistan's commitment and continued strong support for all efforts in this regard. He said Pakistan will continue to support all efforts to achieve permanent peace in Afghanistan, which is essential for Pakistan's own socio-economic development and progress. While appreciating Taliban's serious engagement in the peace process, the Foreign Minister underscored the need to take these efforts to their legal conclusion. He expressed the hope that the currently paused peace process would be restarted at an early date. Thanking Pakistan for the hospitality, the TPC delegation appreciated Pakistan's support for peace in Afghanistan. Addressing a ceremony in Multan, Foreign Minister says it is utmost effort of Pakistan that the Afghan peace process resumes and reaches its logical conclusion to cultivate the benefits of peace and prosperity in the region. He termed his meeting with the Afghan Taliban today as positive and satisfactory. The Foreign Minister also warned that there are certain elements who do not want peace and stability in the region, especially Pakistan. The Foreign Minister noted that peace in Afghanistan will help create immense economic opportunities. This will help us attract investment and create job opportunities for our youth. Prime Minister Imran Khan says the government is fully committed to provide all possible facilities to the business community. Talking to a delegation of representatives belonging to various chambers of commerce and industry in Islamabad today, he said the government will provide all-out assistance to facilitate the business community for profitable business activities. The Prime Minister said a strong partnership between the business community and the government is imperative for economic development of the country. He said a strategy has been prepared regarding reservations of the business community about NAB, and a committee comprising businessmen is being formed so that matters pertaining to business community and NAB could be amicably resolved. A trade delegation of Egypt called on Prime Minister Imran Khan in Islamabad today. Advisor to Prime Minister for Commerce, Textile Industry and Production Abdul Razak Dawood, Special Assistants to Prime Minister Dr. Firdaus Ashik Ewan, Nadeem Babar, Syed Zulfikar Abbas Bukhari and Chairman Board of Investment Zubair Gilani were also present during the meeting. Renowned religious scholar Allama Shehenshah Hussain Naqvi called on Prime Minister Imran Khan in Islamabad today. Minister for Maritime Affairs Ali Zaidi and Special Assistant to Prime Minister Zulfikar Abbas Bukhari were also present in the meeting. Shehenshah Hussain Naqvi expressed his best wishes to the Prime Minister. He lauded Imran Khan for representing Muslim Ummah effectively, countering Islamophobia and highlighting human rights violations against Muslims in different parts of the world, especially Kashmiris, in his address at the United Nations General Assembly. Shehenshah Hussain Naqvi appreciated Prime Minister's efforts for law and order and freedom of expression in the country. Army Chief General Qamar Javed Bajwa says national security is intimately linked to economy, while prosperity is function of balance in security needs and economic growth. Addressing the concluding session of seminar on interplay of economy and security hosted him in Rawalpindi today, he said the aim of various discussions and seminars is to bring stakeholders at one platform to formulate recommendations for a synergistic way forward. The government economic team on occasion apprised the business community about initiatives introduced by the government to facilitate businesses and the encouraging results of stabilization efforts on national economy. This is Radio Pakistan. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi says Pakistan will fulfill its commitment to open Kartarpur corridor. Addressing media persons in Multan today, he said Pakistan will welcome former Indian Prime Minister Manmohan Singh if he visits Kartarpur. To a question on Kashmir, the foreign minister said Prime Minister Imran Khan has internationalized Kashmir dispute and unmasked India's real face. Foreign Office says the Kashmir dispute stands internationalized and more steps are on the cards to effectively highlight the plight of oppressed Kashmiri people. At his weekly news briefing in Islamabad today, Foreign Office spokesperson Dr. Mohammad Faisal pointed out that the festering dispute has been taken up by Pakistan at every forum, including most recently at the UN General Assembly and the UN Human Rights Council in Geneva. He said the internationalization of Kashmir dispute has moved India to the corner and it is not finding any way to come out of this situation. The spokesperson said Pakistan impresses upon the world community to take notice of the blatant human rights violations there. Dr. Mohammad Faisal said Indian occupying forces have martyred 13 Kashmiris over the last 1 week. In occupied Kashmir, there is no respite for people as Indian authorities continue to impose restrictions and communication blackout in Kashmir Valley on 60th day today. The residents continue to live in a state of fear due to heavy deployment of Indian troops in every nook and corner of the occupied territory. The people of Kashmir Valley and Muslim majority areas of Jammu region continue to live in a pre-communication era as there are no mobile phone and internet services. Although landlines have been restored in certain areas, but they are less in number as compared to cell phones. Main markets are shut, offices and educational institutions, though open, but hardly anyone turns up there. Minister for Power Division Umar Ayub says there are huge opportunities of foreign investment in Pakistan's energy sector. Talking to Chinese ambassador to Pakistan, Zhao Jing, in Islamabad today, he said that the government is providing all possible facilities to foreign investors to promote investment in diverse sectors. Speaking on the occasion, the Chinese ambassador said that Chinese investors are taking keen interest to invest in Pakistan. The Pak-China border via Khunjrab Top will be reopened from tomorrow. The border was closed for the last 3 days due to celebrations of the Chinese National Day. In Iraq, death toll has reached to 18 during anti-government protests in southern part of the country. The unrest spread over small-scale protests in Baghdad on Tuesday to express anger in absence of improvement in basic services, including lack of electricity, clean water, and job opportunities and government corruption. Nida Dar has become the first Pakistan woman cricketer to feature in a foreign league after she was selected by Sydney Thunder as their overseas professional player in Australia's Women's Big Bash League. The league will be played from 18th of this month to December 8. Nida has played 71 ODIs and 96 T20s since making her international debut in 2010 and will leave for Sydney on Saturday. And finally, the weather. Mainly dry weather is expected in most parts of the country. However, rain, wind, thunderstorm is expected at scattered places in South Punjab, Sindh, Balochistan, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Gilgit-Baltistan and Kashmir during the next 24 hours. To end the news, here are the headlines once again. Pakistan and Afghan Taliban have agreed on the need for earliest resumption of Afghan peace process. Prime Minister says a strong partnership between the business community and the government is imperative for economic development of the country. Army Chief has said national security is intimately linked to economy. Foreign Minister says Pakistan will fulfill its commitment to open Kartarpur corridor. Nida Dar has become the first Pakistan woman cricketer to feature in a foreign league. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live streaming of our bulletin on the link facebook.com/radio, Pakistan News Official.